All right, we're talking here today about Flickr and using Flickr as a tool to find good quality photography for your blog posts and to illustrate them. So to start with, in using Flickr, you'll need a Yahoo account. Notice that Flickr is sponsored by Yahoo at the moment. So basically you create your Yahoo account, come back to Flickr, sign in, and here I signed in with my Yahoo ID. You can also sign in with Facebook or Google. And so we sign in, and then we're on the main page of Flickr. So Flickr again is a tool that photographers use to get their work out there and known in the marketplace, and in some cases even sold. But in the case of for our purposes here today, we're going to be talking about using the free photography that's available on Flickr. So to do that, we go to Explore, we drop down the little triangle, and we go to the area called Creative Commons. In Creative Commons, you notice there's different categories, 5, 6 different categories. So the two we pay most attention to are Attribution License, to where we can use any photograph, but we have to give a credit line to the photographer. Here's a better explanation of it here. Attribution no derivs means that we can use any photograph in here. We just can't go into Photoshop and make combine images to make a different image in Photoshop, which a lot of people like to do. And then also you want to stay away from this area because your blog is a commercial enterprise. So if you were doing like a friend's blog or some other kind of a non-commercial use, you could use images here. But for our purposes, we don't worry about this one or the non-commercial license area at all. We just basically focus on these two, Attribution License and no derivative license, because for the most part we're not going to go in and make Photoshop creations from images we find here on Flickr. So let's go into the Attribution License. Real simple. We just basically type in a keyword. Let's just put in the keyword mirrors just for fun, see what we get. I don't know what we're going to get. We hit search, and it goes through, and then we see all different kinds of mirrors, and then there's also kind of odd things as well. And mirrors could be like NASA space mirrors. They could be all kinds of different things like that. In this case, we'll notice that keywords are taking us to a lot of things from NASA. So basically we can feel free to use these. This is kind of a cool image, so I'm just going to open this in a new tab, and looking at the mirror case from the 14th century. So, just as an example. So basically what we'd want to do if we wanted to use this image, we see over here where it says by and then a person's name or a tag name in Flickr. So we just click the name, and that takes us to Sia's photo stream. It'll also tell us if Sia, has a name besides Sia, if her name is Julie Smith or something like that, But in this case, what we would do is we would use the image that Sia created, and then we just give her a tagline, photo courtesy Sia. And then what we do is we'd make her name a hyperlink back to this page just by copying this link and making it a URL. As far as what that looks like, looking at my blog as an example, here it is. Here's a photograph I used from here we go. This photograph I used from the Creative Commons. And so this person's name was Hobbs, and so I just copied his name from the photo stream. It appeared over here in the photo stream. And then I put the link back to his feed. You see, and here's his name on Flickr is actually Stratix photo stream, but his name, see here, is Obvious, so I just used his actual name, and I tend to use the actual name when I can. So that's all there is to it. The reason we like photographs is it helps us to make a point in our blog. You notice that I'll always put a photograph in, and even a book or something like that. It could be a book that you're going to recommend. It could be a little snippet of a photograph like that. It could be any number of things, including a video. You can also include videos in your blog post like I did here. This is an instructional video. So just keep in mind, photographs are designed to drive interest, so use Flickr to find decent looking photographs for the various things you're talking about. I hope that helped you. Please let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.